There's lots of hype around the Internet of Things at the moment. Everyone's talking about it, everyone's looking at different use cases. The labs is a space where the ecosystem can get together, partners can work together to build and then deploy real solutions. So this is not about discussions or PowerPoint, it's about real work being done to work with customers, governments, citizens to deploy real solutions. So the labs exist to drive deployments and make Internet of Things real, take it from hype to reality. I think success is deployments. Success is people benefiting from the Internet of Things, whether that's somebody being able to go home from hospital because they're surrounded by technology that enables them to live them at home, somebody working their way through a city in a more effective way. There's hundreds and hundreds of different use cases, but we need to get this technology built, deployed in partnership. And the success is getting the deployments, and the deployments are hard because I very rarely work with a project that doesn't involve 5 or 6 different customers and partners to deliver one outcome. So we're going to measure by deployments, working together to deploy them in this space. It is critical. I think we're used to the world of the PC industry, the server industry and technology, where those ecosystems, whilst they flourish, have not been as complex as the Internet of Things ecosystem. For example, we're seeing a convergence of the information technology, IT industry, and the operating technology, factory, manufacturing companies, and they're all coming together and looking at how they innovate together. So understanding what each part of the ecosystem can deliver, then making sure that we enable those partners to be successful is absolutely critical. It sounds simple, it's very hard to do, and you have to engage with real customers to see what works and what doesn't. So I think there's 2 things. First of all, the specific lab we're talking about today is London. London is clearly a centre of innovation. It's a growing, thriving city. Interestingly enough, London itself has its own challenges. London's adding over 100,000 people every year into its boundaries, which, if you think about it, is 1 million people a decade. So it itself has a number of challenges to solve around transportation, power, energy, communication. So the city needs this kind of innovation. Having said that, the value of the labs is it's part of an Intel global connected strategy. The thing that frustrates me more than anything else is that sometimes I'll go to Istanbul or I'll be in the west coast of America and I'll see somebody trying to solve a problem that's already been solved by somebody else. And I see the labs as a piece of a global network. We have labs in every geography now to enable us to see where the best innovation is, have it deployed, and then scale it globally. So London is a key part of that hub.